Hello everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, my new channel, Restored Glory. It's actually not a new channel. It's actually more of a renaming of my channel. My old channel it's a new old thing. And I have decided to rename my channel to Restored Glory because I thought about what I'm doing as a reseller. And most of the items that I love to collect and I love to sell are items that are restored and put in the hands of people who use them in a different modern way, or just use them because of nostalgia, or use them because they just love to add that type of vintage, retro, mid-century modern pieces to their home. So it's restored. And so I thought about that one night, I don't know, clicking around in my head, and I decided that I was going to rename my channel to Restore Glory. I even got a little t-shirt. This is my branding, and Restore Glory, and I totally love it. Thanks to my sister for allowing me to use her account so that I can create this. So anyway, I'm completely excited to introduce my new channel. So welcome to those who have subscribed to my channel. And please, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications, because I've been off for a minute just because of work and life. And I decided to kind of I'm ebbing toward retirement, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a full-time thing for me in the next 3 years. In 2024, I'm planning to retire. And so I want this reselling business to be full-fledged going. And so I'm gearing up to that end. So to this end, this video, it will probably be a little bit long, so please hang in there with me. I am going to talk a little bit about my channel and what I'm doing on social media, but also more importantly, to do some hauls. And this haul is no exception. Let me just tell you this quick story. So yesterday was Thursday, and I had to run an errand. I was out and about. I had to run an errand, and I decided, okay, Donna, you really don't need to stop by your favorite thrift store, but just go. And, because I like to get my exercise in, I literally walk the entire store, and that gets my exercise in. And then I go to another store like Walmart, and I walk the entire store just to get my exercise in, right? And so when I pulled up to the thrift store, I'm like, why is the parking lot so crowded on a Thursday? And it dawned on me that it was Veterans Day. So I'm like, okay, didn't realize that until then. I realized the parking lot was full because it was Veterans Day. They probably had a massive sale, which they did. Everything in the entire store was 50% off. So in my head, and first of all, let me take a moment to thank all of our amazing veterans. I have two sons who served this country. My one son served for 2 tours in Iraq, and my other son served for 1 tour in Iraq. And so I am completely grateful for all of those who served our country and served our country honorably to protect us and our freedom. So just wanted to take a pause to thank all of our veterans and our military personnel. And so actually went in there, I'm thinking, okay, Donna, as a reseller, all the resellers have probably already picked over all the good stuff. But I'm like, okay, just rip the Band-Aid off. Go ahead. You may find something. If you don't, it's no big deal. Everything is 50% off. So as it turns out, when I first walked in the store, and I'm going to show you this amazing piece that I found. Honestly, you guys are going to flip out when you see it, and I'm going to save it for last. So hang in with me. I paid up for it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to probably double, if not a little bit more than double my money on it. So for right now, I'm going to show you everything that I got yesterday, and everything that I'm showing you was 50% off on everything. And I think it's some pretty cool stuff. So again, this video may be a little long, so please hang in there with me. It's probably going to be a little bit long, so just bear with me and hang in there with me, okay? Alrighty. So, and I think I left the prices on all of them so I can give you some idea. Again, every item that I'm going to show you was 50% off, including this last piece that I'm going to show you. You guys are going to go goo goo gaga over it, I promise you. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is this Otagiri Japan it's a coaster set. This is this lacquer, this beautiful green lacquer. I don't know if the camera's going to be picking it up, but it's really super duper beautiful. Excuse me, I paid $2.99 for it, so half of that. It's some coasters. These beautiful coasters. They're a little dusty. I got to clean them off. But you guys can see those. Isn't that beautiful? Look at my camera. But they are completely beautiful. These are Otagiri. And then this beautiful green lacquered case, as you can see, very pretty. And I don't know what to expect. I haven't comped anything. I think I looked this one up initially, and I think This one, I think it was going online for about maybe between $12 and $14. But anyway, half off, I'm not going to lose because, you know, this is completely beautiful. And of course, it's Otagiri, and it's right around the Christmas season. So everything here, I'm probably going to list over the weekend in my Etsy shop. So stay tuned for that. The next thing I wanted to show you was this beautiful, cute, adorable. I don't know why I find myself like seriously enamored by these dolls with these rubber faces now, and these angels, these vintage cone type angels. I'm totally loving this one. This one was not priced in the store, and so like I said, everything was half off, and the girl's like, well, it's not priced, and you know, they're all gone for the day. I'm like, okay, can you just get a manager or something or help me? So finally, after some, you know, some soul searching, I guess, on her part, she decided to give it to me for $4.99. I'm like, okay, fine. So that would have been half off that. So this thing is completely adorable. Isn't she like adorable? I mean, completely adorable. She is adorable. I totally love her. Almost like I want to keep her myself, right? But anyway, I think she's adorable. She does have the rubber face, and her just her expression. She's just so sweet. I just totally love her. And again, so half off, $4.99 on that one. The next thing I wanted to show you was these. I have two of them. It came in these boxes. It's called Va Bene Murano Glass Perfume Bottle by Two's Company. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but this was $5.99, and I'm going to take one of them out so you guys can see them. I don't know if you've seen them before, but there's these little perfume bottles, and it does say that they are Murano Va Bene, Two's Company. So I think they are sweet. I don't know what they go for, but I have two of them, and I'm probably going to sell them together more than likely. Somebody who likes Murano and somebody who likes perfume bottles will probably appreciate these. There is something on the bottom, and it's just Two's Company. So I guess Two's Company is who made it. So, but it looks Murano-ish, right? Completely adorable. Alrighty, so I have those two. I have two of those. I'll show you the other one real quick. Just 1 second. Like I said, this video is probably going to be a little bit long just because I have a lot of stuff. And again, everything was 50% off. So here's the other one. Not as pretty as the first one, but I do like both of them. So somebody who collects perfume bottles will probably totally love those. And again, I think what I'm going to do is probably list them together in my Etsy shop. Okay, the next thing I got was a set of 4 of these Le Coffee Cointreau. I call them Irish coffee glasses. So I have a set of 4 of these. They were $5.99 for the set. So half of that, which is about $3. So I thought that was a good deal. I love a good Irish coffee cup. So, and they are in this gold. They're really heavy too. They're super duper heavy. But anyway, Le Cointreau. Le Coffee Le Cointreau. Completely cute. All right, the next item I'm going to show you. Oh, you know what? Let me show you this. Although I will tell you, my friends, that this one did not come from the 50% store. This one actually, oh, you know what? I stopped by the Goodwill on my way home. But I wanted to show you this anyway. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It's this mid-century modern, I want to call it like a coffee table dish. I love this stunningly green color. This is the bottom. I paid $4.99 for it. I don't know the mark on it. I don't know if you guys can see that mark. I tried to read it, but it's definitely kind of sort of faded. That's right. This was at the Goodwill, but I love it. And I'm debating about whether or not I want to kind of sort of polish this up. I'm pretty sure it would look beautiful if I polish it up. But I love the fact that it definitely looks mid-century modern, and it definitely looks vintage to me. But I love that stunningly beautiful green color. Right? Love it. But that wasn't at the 50% store. But I thought I'd show it anyway. Now, this item, next item, did come from the 50% store. This was, wait a minute. Oh my God. I did not realize this. I thought it said $2.99. Oh my God. This says $29.99. I did not realize this was $29.99. I thought this was $2.99, and that's the reason why I picked it up. Wow. Oh, well, my mistake. But I'll tell you what they are. My thrift store. Good Lord of mercy. Anyway, they are Madame Alexander dolls, Italy, right? And that's probably anything that they think that's, you know, Italy or vintage or whatever, they upprice it. But anyway, so I paid $15 for it. Okay, so fine. So these I did look up. So the dolls that are in the box, I will show you. They are Madame Alexander. As you can see the tag, Madame Alexander. This one right here is it's a little doll and it says David the Little Rabbi. So he is completely adorable and he moves around and he's David the Little Rabbi. And I did look this one up. It doesn't go for much. I want to say maybe about $12. But he does come with excuse me guys, he does come with, I'm not sure, it's not really a shawl, but I know that the Jewish faith, they call this something else, but it comes with this. And I don't think it's called a shawl, so please forgive me. No disrespect intended. But anyway, he is David David the Little Rabbi. Madame Alexander doll. He moves around and he's completely cute. And then I have, let me put her hat on. This one is a Madame Alexander doll, and she says Little Women. Put her hat on. Excuse me, guys. Put her cute little hat on. All right? And she has on this cute little red and green dress. Here's the tag. It says Little Women. When I looked her up, because I was curious last night before I went to bed, the tag says Italy, Madame Alexander, USA. Do you guys see that tag? When I looked her up, she was a little bit more. I want to say that these Little Women dolls, well, first of all, I think I saw a lot of them, like a lot. Somebody sold, I want to say, like maybe 6 or 7 of a lot of these Little Women dolls. And I want to say it was like $500. I could be wrong. I'm going to go back and do some more research on it. But I do know that Madame Alexander is fairly collectible. So I'm hoping that I can at least get my $15 back at least on these two. I don't know. I think I'm going to probably end up selling these separately, just because of the subject, the Little Rabbi doll, and then this one from Italy. I'm probably going to sell them separately and hoping, and I literally just realized that, guys, when I'm showing you that I paid $29.99. I literally thought that was $2.99. I really did. Oh my God. But anyway, so you win some, you lose some. I'm hoping that I can at least get my $15 back. Whew. Okay. I told you that this video was going to be long, and I'm 12 minutes in, but hang in there with me. All right, so the next item I'm going to show you the box first, and the box is like this. It says Soldier Mug, and it is Radio City Christmas Spectacular starring the Rockettes. It came in this wonderful little box. I paid $3.99 for it. It's called the Soldier Mug, 2014 Soldier Mug. So let me show you this. Beautiful condition. I mean, literally beautiful condition. I didn't see any chips or cracks or anything that was wrong with it. It just looked like it was in great condition. I did look this one up, and I think the comps were coming in. It varied as low as, I don't know, $9.99 to as much as $34 for one of these. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on this. I know that I'm definitely gonna put it up for Christmas, and I'm thinking someone who's been to this show or loves this, you know, soldier theme or whatever would love to have this as part of their Christmas decor. But I thought it was adorable. And again, it's in excellent, excellent, excellent condition. So we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so the next item I'm going to show you is, this was $4.99. So half off that. It is a latch hook stocking from Valiant. And this one is the, I just saw it on here. This one is the, Christmas candles. The finished size is 12 by 24. So, again, I did look this one up, the Valiant brand. Hold on a second, guys, so you can see the picture. Okay, great. I just wanted you to see the picture of that. So adorable, right? And I think this one did pretty well. So I paid $2.50 for this. So I'm thinking that I could probably get at least $20 to $25 for this. I'm thinking, right? So I'm definitely going to list this one in my Etsy shop. So unopened Valiant latch hook kit my husband's texting me, latch hook kit for Christmas. I like it. I like it a lot. If I had the patience, which not that I don't have patience, it's just the time. I do have patience because I am a big crafter, but I just don't have the time. I really don't. I would just keep that for myself. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you is one of my favorite brands. I love Port Marion. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I love Port Marion. Anything botanical hummingbird, I love. I have a ton of Port Marion stuff that I need to get listed. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wait until after the new year to list most of my Port Marion stuff, which I totally love. I have plates and dishes, and I have a lasagna tray. It's like seriously beautiful. But this one, it looks like it is a set of two a set of two heart-shaped dishes. And let me just show you one of them. Definitely does have some crazy on it. But let me just show you what they look like. Aren't they pretty? I love Port Marion. They look like to be like they're in great condition. No chips or cracks that I could tell. Just show you the back of it. So those people who are fans of botanic hummingbird would love this. I love Port Marion. I just really totally love them. All right, so there's a set of two, and they come in this their original box. So that's that. All right, so the next item I'm going to show you. Now, these I did look up, and I was completely surprised about the price on these. Let me just show you these, baby. I paid $5.99 for the set. Believe it or not, guys, these are Andrea by Sedek. And when I looked these up, I put in the description brass and emerald green candle holders, right? And these pulled up, and for the set, they call this faux malachite. I believe they call this pattern faux malachite, and this is brass. When I looked these up, a set of two of, and I hope I looked it up correctly, but I think I did. A set of two of these sold for about $100. Now I need to go back and take a look at that, but even if I don't get 100, which I don't know what I'll get for them, but I need to clean them up, obviously, just a little bit. But they are beautiful, and I think they will look beautiful in the holiday season for sure. I love Andrea by Sedek. I know that some of her stuff doesn't sell as well as other stuff, but these are beautiful. I think these will look beautiful for the holiday season, right? And again, I think they're called faux malachite. But I just think they're really super beautiful, and this definitely looks like quality brass, and that's the bottom. Here's the other one. And like I said, I paid $6 for the set, so for $3 I got the two of these, and I'm hoping that I can at least, even if I don't get 100, if I can get 30 for them, I'll be happy, right? That's what I say. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, my friends, is, now it's so funny because my thrift store, anything that says Linux, they automatically like put a high price on it. I mean, it could be something as a little small trinket or a figurine or whatever. They just seriously think that Linux is the be all and the end all. Linux used to be, back in the day, very highly collectible. People loved Linux, and to some degree, it still is the case. There's some Linux pieces that go for really good money, but you know, for the most part, it's hit or miss. And I don't typically pick a lot of, I did when I first started reselling. I was picking up a lot on Linux, but you know, unfortunately it just sat, it didn't sell. But this one I picked up because even though it was marked $9.99, so it was $5 for this set of holiday votive set in their original box, I decided to go ahead and pick them up. Because I figure even if I get $20 for them, between $18 and $20 for them, which I might price a little bit higher, it'll still be worth it. Again, in their original box, and they're beautiful for the Christmas holiday, right? So I totally love them. So for $5, I thought that was a good deal. I totally love them. They are called Holiday Votive set of 3. So I totally love those. Where's my time? Okay, good. All right, so this is actually not that bad. Okay, so the next item I'm going to show you is, now when I saw this, I just picked it up. I didn't really care what it was. It was just Mickey Mouse. I paid $3.99 for them. At first, I just thought they were just regular blocks, right? But I'm going to take them out of the box, and I'll tell you what I discovered. with these. There's these blocks that has numbers on it, you know, with wonderful Mickey Mouse. How can you go wrong with Mickey Mouse, right? For this right here, how could you go wrong, right? So I decided to go ahead and pick them up. Then I realized that they probably belong to some type of perpetual calendar, and I was right. So when I looked these up, it came with this, it was this little piece that they sat in, this red piece, and you would be able to stick a peg in it to change the month. Like from January through December, you could take the peg and move it to the month, I guess, and then you could just change the day, right? So, and I believe when I did look this up, I believe they went for, they sold pretty well. These are in excellent condition. They literally are. It looks like they are barely used. Like Mickey he is completely cute and pristine, right? So I'm still going to sell these, and we'll make note that anybody that's a Disney or Mickey Mouse collector would probably love them, just to kind of sort of display. I can see them on a shelf and displayed on a shelf. If they don't use them as part of that perpetual calendar, and maybe they're just looking for these anyway, just because they don't have the bottom piece and they just need the top piece. So I'm still going to sell them because, again, I paid $2 for these for half off. So either way, if I get $15 to $20 for them, that'd be great. And that's just me being, you know, a little bit not sure in terms of what their true value is. All right, so the next item I'm going to show you, at first I thought this was Murano, right? Let me just show you. I saw the control bubbles and I thought it was, oh my goodness, it was Murano. Now, I took the price tag off, but I think this was $4.99. I really do. But it is stunningly beautiful. And what I have since learned is that this is not Murano. I want to say, don't quote me, but I want to say this is actually something made from Sweden. It's called Jack in the Pulpit something Sweden, I believe. And it's definitely not Murano, because I found this exact same one online last night. And even though it does have the control bubbles, it's not Murano. But it is still stunningly beautiful. And I'm beginning to collect some swung vases, and I don't know if you guys can see them on these shelves up here. I do have about 3 of them so far that I've collected. But this one I think I'm definitely going to sell, this Jack in the Pulpit vase. It didn't go for much. If I remember correctly, I want to say between $18 and $25, I think is what I saw. Maybe it was on the higher end, about $25. So I think that it was a great deal to get this for half off. So not a big deal for that one. I totally even love the look of it. All right. Okay. The next item I'm going to show you is wonderful Kurt Adler. Who doesn't love Kurt Adler? This was $9.99, so $5. That definitely paid up for that. Because Kurt Adler can definitely be hit or miss. There's some Kurt Adler stuff I think I sold like last year that went for really good money. I think I bought a bunch of Kurt Adler ornaments or something, and they sold really well for me. But some of his stuff, I don't know. I don't know if you guys experienced that or not, but it just depends on what the item is. But I'll show you this out of the box. It's a snowman. He is completely adorable. Hello. He is completely adorable. He looks not to have any chips or cracks. He looks to be like in great vintage condition. And I totally love it. So I just picked it up. And I'm hoping that it's the Kurt Adler Santa's World. So I'm going to probably have to do a little bit more research on that one and see what to price him for. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, this is, again, everything was 50% off. This one I didn't realize had a chip on it, but, you know, you win some and you lose some. It came in this wonderful box like this, and it says, Children New Nativity Set Made in Taiwan, as you can see. And it's this beautiful, it looked like Precious Memories, but I don't think it is. It's not. I paid $5.99, so half of that. Of course, it has the baby Jesus. It has a little lamb. I'm trying to see if you guys can see that. It has a lamb. It has Joseph and Mary, and I believe that's the shepherd boy. But then I realized, guys, that on this figurine right here, his staff is broken. And I didn't realize that until I got it home yesterday, that his staff is broken. But, and now that I'm looking at this, yeah, anyway, I still think I'm going to list it, you know, and just definitely note that this staff is broken. I will probably just price it really, really cheap because I didn't pay a lot for it. So we'll see. But as you can see that on the bottom, here's the lamb, which is adorable. And, of course, the baby Jesus. Adorable. And that's the back. And these are, I'm pretty sure these are home code. Now that I think about it, these are definitely home code. Because on one of the, yep, there it is. Yep, home code. Yep, and that must be Mary. Right. So anyway, even though that staff is damaged, I'm probably going to still list it. And then someone who wants to repair it, they can. But I just thought it was too sweet to leave behind. I couldn't leave it behind. All right, so the next thing I have is this Cherished Teddies. And this was $3.99, so half of that. This one is the Robert figurine, and it says, "Love keeps me afloat. Boy with bucket and duck figurine." So I picked this up because I literally was just watching a video the other day where someone... I think it was on Bolo Buddies. Don't quote me on that. But some of the Cherished Teddies do sell really, really well. So I try not to discount them. I remember when I first started reselling, I was picking them up a lot. You know, but they just don't sell like that. But this one, as you can see, is in its original package. I don't know. I don't want to take it out, guys. But anyway, you see pretty much what it is. And it's brand new. It doesn't look like there's any chips or cracks. Did I look this up? I don't remember looking this up yesterday. I don't remember looking this one up, but we'll see. You know, someone is going to be wanting Robert because either they want to replace it or they just love it and they were looking for it. So I'll sell it for, how much did I pay for this? It was half of $3.99, so $2. So if I get $15 for this, that will be fine. I'll be completely fine with that. The next item I'm going to show you is, oh, I have a whole bag over there, is this Lenox. Here's another Lenox piece. I paid $4.99 for it. Can you guys see that Lenox brand? Yep. So this one I think is just a trinket dish for the holidays, or you can put candy in it or just as a display. This beautiful dancing reindeer. I think it's completely gorgeous. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with my Christmas stuff yet. It's up in my attic, and I just haven't decided yet if I have the energy to pull that stuff down. We will see. We will see. All right, so that's that. And hold on one second, guys. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get this other bag. One second. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you, I have a bunch of these, and I think what I'm going to do is end up lotting this up. So this one is the Willow Tree collectible. A lot of people collect Willow Tree. This one is 2005, Demdaco Susan Lordy. So this one is just a box of a family. I'll open it up so you guys can see it. You guys see that? It's definitely Willow Tree. It says A Lifetime of Love, which is adorable. So I have it's so funny because I picked up the mom who was with child and the dad, and I think I picked up the whole family. I want to say probably like a month or so ago, but I have the whole family. So I'm going to lot everything up, those figurines with this. And I know the Willow Tree does really, really well. It can go into any type of decor because of the color scheme. So I really do think it's completely sweet and adorable. And this was $3.99, so half of that is what I paid for it. So I totally love that. Willow Tree. Family. Family is everything. Family is everything. All right, so I got to tell you a story about these things. So I was in the store, And I know this guy's a reseller. He and I don't talk a lot, but I do know that he's a reseller. And but he's very friendly or whatever. We don't have any long drawn out conversations. He may see something in my cart or whatever and comment and vice versa. But that's it. And we just kind of sort of keep it moving. So yesterday, when I was at the store where everything was half off, these were $3.99. I'll tell you about these in a minute. And so when I picked them up, he's like, "Oh yeah, those are nice." I'm like, "Yeah, they really are. I think that they are vintage." He said, "No, they're not. They're not vintage or whatever. They just look nice, look to be vintage." I said, "Okay, fine." I kept it moving, and I walked past them, and then something told me this is a set of 2, 4, 6, a set of 8, and something told me, "Donna, go back and look at those things again." I'm gonna pull one of them out. So I did. I pulled one of them out. They're definitely a little dirty, guys. I got to definitely clean these babies. Something told me to go back and look at them again. So what they are paper plate holders, right? This one, I don't even know what this pattern is. I want to say it looks like a sunflower or something like that. But the name that was on the back was called Plate-Mate. So Plate-Mate, Los Angeles, California, right? Let's see if I can turn it around so you guys can see. You may not be able to see that, but they're called Plate-Mate. So there's a ton of designs, and when I looked this one up, they go for good money. I mean, not excellent money, but they do sell. They are considered vintage and retro. And so I have a set of 8, I believe, 2, 4, 6. I have a set of 8 of these. So I think what I'm definitely going to do is probably save these for the springtime, like sell them after the new year. For those folks who have, outdoor events and, picnics and things like that. And they can have those plates because I think they're so cool. I love the color scheme. It's like oranges and, let me show you real quick, oranges and yellows and turquoise. And aren't they cute? I totally love them. I would keep them myself. I totally love them, but I have enough stuff. So those are turquoise, yellow, orange. Those are my favorite. Those are my absolute favorite colors anyway. So I decided I was going to, think about keeping them. All right, guys. So we're 31 minutes in. I think at this point, oh, this is so adorable. Oh my God. So adorable. I think what I'm going to do is put a pause right here and I'm going to come right back because I'm done. This was my haul. Everything total, including the item that I'm about to show you, everything that I got here, I spent $108. Again, did not realize that Madame Alexander box was $29.99. I don't know what I was thinking. I saw it and I threw it in my box, in my bag, and I literally thought it was $2.99. That was totally my mistake. So anyway, everything that I got, including what I'm about to show you, including the $29.99 Madame Alexander dolls, which was half of that, everything was $108. So I don't think that was terrible because I think with the Andrea Basadek candelabras, let's see what else. We'll see. This is probably one of those type of hauls that will probably not do great. But I will tell you, there have been times, even when they did have everything 50% off the store, I did amazingly well with stuff that was 50% off, and I was able to double, if not, almost triple my my money in terms of those days when they do have everything half off at the store. So anyway, at this moment, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what I got. And I believe, honestly, that you guys are going to be blown away. So one moment. Okay, everybody, so I'm back. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I am hopefully going to try to figure out how I can blend these two videos, but I had to put a pause to grab this item. I feel like I have to be extra specially careful with it because it is stunningly beautiful. Now, so again, as I mentioned before earlier, that everything that I got in this haul was 50% off everything in the entire store. So with this item, I saw it out the corner of my eye when I first walked in the store, and I'm like, oh my God, that is completely beautiful. Completely beautiful. I already knew from a distance that it was Fenton. Already knew that it absolutely was a Fenton piece, right? And so I decided to take my mind off of it because I knew it was going to be overpriced. I knew it. And I decided to just kind of sort of go the aisle, route that I usually follow and just keep it moving. And besides which, because it was Veterans Day and everything was 50% off the store was completely crowded. And so the counter where they have more of their expensive items, you know, it's behind the counter, and they keep those things behind the counter, which is great. And there were people milling around looking at jewelry and other stuff, and I didn't want to have to stand in line for them to pull this piece from me so I could take a closer look at it. So I decided to walk away, and that's what I did. So as I was circling my what do you call it, aisle, I saw that the line had kind of sort of thinned out a little bit, and the guy that was there, he was only helping one person at this time, and I'm like, okay, let me try to see if I can get his attention and see if he can pull this from the shelf for me to take a look at. And so he did, and even feeling it, I knew that this was special. Even after I got my hands on it, I even was more convinced. I didn't even want to turn it over. You feel me? I didn't even want to turn it over because I knew that it was going to be expensive. I knew that it was going to be, I don't want to use the word overpriced, but I knew that they were going to price it high, right? And sure enough, they did. So when I turned it over, it was $124. First, I thought it was $24.99. I'm thinking, okay, fine, but again, my eyes. But it literally was $124. And I'm thinking, I'm calculating in my head. I'm thinking, okay, Donna, so half of that, you're looking at $60+. What is that? So yeah, you're looking at $60+, right, for this piece. So I said, okay, fine. And while I was there, I just kept on the counter and I looked it up, and I was looking at similar pieces, and similar pieces were running anywhere from $50 to almost $300, right? So I'm thinking, okay, Donna, it's beautiful. You like it. I don't buy stuff if I don't like it. If I don't like it myself, then I don't have any connection to it. So I decided, okay, Donna, just go ahead and take a risk and just go ahead and get it. So I ended up getting it, right? Now, it is called a Fenton Burmese Satin Diamond Point Vase. This one happens to be 10.5 inches tall. It is signed. It's signed by C. Smith. And when I tell you that this thing is stunningly beautiful, it is stunningly beautiful Fenton piece. And when I did some more research on it last night, yeah, it definitely is worth some money for sure. Absolutely. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to show it to you. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I have to feel like I have to be very careful. Now, apparently this must have been in some type of antique shop, because the barcode label on the bottom looks like it may have been on some type of antique shop. Although I will tell you, I believe, I'm not mistaken, that these were sold on QVC, and maybe that's where it came from. I don't really know. But in any event, this one is definitely clearly signed, and it says Burmese Satin Fenton Crystal Double Crimped 10-inch Vase, right? And this baby is adorable. I don't see any chips or crack. It is hand painted. You guys can see all that hand painting. I do not see any chips or cracks or any type of defects. And I was so enamored by this baby, I kind of sort of spent like an hour just kind of sort of rubbing on it and looking just to make sure there weren't any chips or cracks on this thing. And on top of the fact, oh my God, it glows. It absolutely, absolutely glows. I'm not going to go get my light right now, guys, but this thing, I was literally goo gaga when I read about this particular pattern and read that Burmese satin fitting glass does glow. I was even more goo gaga. Honestly, I really was. I got my light out yesterday, and I shined it, and it was glowing like the rays of the sun. This thing is stunningly beautiful. I have never picked up anything, first of all, for $124. I definitely would not have paid. But the fact that it was half off, and the fact that it was just so beautiful, right? And even when I had it in line, I purchased it. The lady she had checked out, and she came back. She's like, oh my gosh, she said, that is so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, no. So I think this is going to be well worth my $60+ investment. I am really hoping to list this thing for about $200. because I did see a smaller one that was listed for, I believe sold for like $205. And it was smaller than this one. And it had uranium in it. So I'm thinking that I can probably at least list this for about $200 and see what happens. And if that's the case, then it'll be well worth my $60 plus investment, right? It's almost like I don't even want to part with it. It's so big. I've never found anything this, and it's heavy too. I've never found anything this stunningly beautiful. I found some Fenton pieces for sure. You know, over time I found some Fenton pieces, but nothing like this. And I was completely surprised. I think that the resellers who go to this particular store, they probably saw it and probably, you know, said, okay, it's not worth it for the $124. Do I want to pay $60 for it? You know, will it sit? I don't know. Honestly, I don't even care if it sits, because I know that the right person is going to buy this piece. I know that. I feel it in my spirit that somebody is definitely going to love this piece. And so I want to be careful with it. As a matter of fact, today is Saturday, and I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking this and photographing it today, putting it on my Instagram account today, and then loading it onto my Etsy shop, because I'm pretty sure that at some point this is definitely going to sell. Somebody who's looking for Burmese satin that has uranium in it, and they're looking for this for the holiday or as a gift, they're going to pick this baby up. Again, no chips, no cracks. So anyway, that was that. It was amazing. Like I said, I was literally going back and forth about it, and I decided to go ahead and just take a chance, and I'm so glad I did, because it just gives me goosebumps, because it's so stunningly beautiful. And I know that somebody's going to love that and add that to the collection. Well, guys, that is it. That is my 50% off the entire store haul. I think I did pretty good. If I can sell this Fenton vase, it'll definitely take care of that alone, take care of my haul alone. Again, if I can get $100 for it, you know, it will definitely take care of my take care of this haul. So thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I am so excited to introduce Restored Glory. I'm so excited about it. I'm actually working. This is the other thing I was going to tell you guys. As a part of this video too, I have rebranded my entire reselling business. So in addition to renaming my store Restored Glory, I have also I have stuff posted on Mercari and Etsy and Facebook Marketplace. I no longer sell on eBay. I only sell on Mercari. Mercari and Etsy and I'm so sorry, my mind is going blank for a second. And Facebook Marketplace. Yes, so sorry about that. So so yeah, everything that I am doing, I'm turning my attention to my Etsy shop and building that brand. So the good news is that I'm really working with someone. I met this amazing social media marketer, and so she's going to help me kind of sort of gear up. You know, as I said, I'm going to be moving toward my retirement. She's going to help me get my name out there and help me to draw more subscribers to my channel and more attention to my products, because I do believe that I do have some interesting products. As a matter of fact, I'll put the links to my Etsy shop below Restored Glory, so you guys can kind of take a look at some of the things that I'll be doing there. And more importantly, finally, the last thing I'm going to mention is that I'm so excited that I'm actually going to be doing some live sales. I believe that I'm going to try to do them on Monday nights. I'm going to try to prep everything on Sunday, and probably, you know, just to get myself started. I'm not going to sell that much. I'm probably going to sell like maybe 20 items to start. But I'm going to start that next Saturday, which is today is the 12th, so tomorrow's the 13th. So on the 20th, I'm going to have a live sale on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to have about 20 to 25 Christmas items that I have that are excuse me, currently listed on my Etsy shop. So I'm going to start that process and see how it works out. I know that a lot of resellers do that, and I know the Christmas seasons are coming up. So I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off, and I'm going to start doing some live sales on my YouTube channel. So hopefully for all my subscribers, if you guys could stop by, take a look, and if there's anything you're interested in, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be sure and happy to get it out to you and make your home happy as well. So again, thank you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, Restore Glory. I really appreciate it. If there's anything that you see here that you like, please hit me up or send me a message below. And certainly you can always reach out to me on my Etsy shop as well. So thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Smooches.